A small band of men on a perilous search for the man-beast of Tibet. The Abominable Snowman of the Himalayas. You've heard of him, haven't you? The world's most shocking monster. No one's ever lived who's seen him. Be on your guard. He's coming to this theater. The Abominable Snowman dares you. We dare you. Dare you to see the Abominable Snowman of the Himalayas.
What did it look like? Tell me, what did you see, Kusang? Tell me.
I see what men must not see.
They're after me. They know it was me that did it last night. They're after me. They're after all of us. They just killed McNee.
Why say that? It was an accident.
It's me next. They know it was me.
Stay here.
Wait. Ed, I can hear you.
You've got to understand, that isn't Shelley. It isn't anybody.
I can hear his voice.
It's in your own mind. It's just happened to me, too.
Warning. Only those with stout nerves and strong hearts should risk seeing the Abominable Snowman of the Himalayas.
Hello, Sheriff. It's something terrible's happened.
Another one of them creature stories. Only this one tops them all. It took off with this girl, he thinks.
What do these creatures want? The only thing I can figure out is that they're a dying race. And they want to reproduce more of their own kind.
Catch one of these critters. We can live high on the hog for the rest of our lives.
But all I want to do is get my girl back.
I got guns and lights out in the car.
Stop!
They're practically subhuman. Except that they still live like animals. How horrible.
That's my kid up there!
Here in this primitive river-bottom wilderness in southern Arkansas, along with deer, duck, crane, and beaver, lurks a creature that walks upright. Whether it is a man, a monster, or a myth, no one really knows. What we do know is the people around Fouke, Arkansas say they have seen such a creature nearly 250 times since 1954. And that this creature, whatever it is, emits one of the most terrifying sounds ever recorded. Legend of Boggy Creek, rated.
There are monsters everywhere. In Loch Ness, a 24-mile-long bottomless lake in the Highlands of Scotland, it's a creature known as the Loch Ness Monster. In the Himalayas, a towering mountain range on the Asian frontier, it's the monster known as the Abominable Snowman. And in the forests of America, a beautiful wilderness stretching for thousands of square miles, It's called Bigfoot. Now comes a motion picture that shows you actual footage of these and other monsters. You'll journey to Loch Ness and watch what happened when John Cobb, British speed champion, attempted to set a new record on water in 1955. Ignoring warnings about a monster living in the lake, Cobb takes his boat onto Loch Ness. Cobb was killed. His boat disintegrated. Next, you'll join a 1951 expedition to climb Mount Everest. After months of preparation, Eric Shipton led his band of experienced, cool-headed explorers up the treacherous mountain. Higher and higher they climbed. Then, standing at the 19,000-foot level, where no man had ever been before, they saw an incredible sight. Footprints. Giant, man-like tracks stretching out across the snow as far as the eye could see. The footprints of the Abominable Snowman. And closer to home, in Marietta, Washington, you will experience the terror of Bigfoot. It all began on the night of June 6th. Rita Graham was sitting on her couch watching TV. Suddenly, a giant, hairy hand crashed through the window and groped about. The monster was next seen by Tom Stern, and 3 days later in a Boy Scout camp. In all, the small town experienced 12 encounters within 30 days. Bigfoot, the Abominable Snowman, the Loch Ness Monster. Just 3 of the monsters you'll see in The Mysterious Monsters. A shocking look into man's encounters with the unknown. The Mysterious Monsters.
July 1960. While flying over a remote section of northern Canada, a Canadian aircraft patrol pilot suddenly encountered the huge shape of a strange, unknown giant. But what was it? And where did it come from? Now comes a motion picture that explores this incredible mystery. Don't miss Sasquatch, rated G.
The earliest man-like creature walked the earth. Not human, more beast than man. A monster of evolution.
Authority on the phenomenon of the Abominable Snowman, or as this creature is known in North America, Bigfoot. biggest errors a man might make is to disbelieve what he hasn't seen. To think that there are not evil powers or fantastic creatures just because you personally haven't experienced them could result sometime in a dreadful consequence. Save any questions you might have until Mr. Mason arrives. He once had an incredible first-hand experience with Bigfoot. And I want him to tell you the story himself.
The swamps of southern Arkansas. It's here that decades ago a legend was born. The legend of a huge, hairy, man-like creature. Is it man or is it myth? No one really knows.
We're looking for the Boggy Creek creature.
You can take my word for it, there ain't no monsters around here.
Hey, boy, where do you think you're gonna find that monster?
Gonna find him in the swamp if it exists.
He's been seen over 100 times since the early 50s.
Seen by who? Drunks or city folks like you all want your names in the newspaper?
It's moved more than 50 yards in the last few seconds.
Something's out there, and it's heading toward Tanya. Tell him to come in, Brian.
Come on, give me the walk.
Is it him?
I don't know. Keep going. You better say something. That's why you're building these fires around this camp, isn't it? Because it's afraid of the fire. Isn't it?
You finally smart enough, cousin.
Talk to me. No.
Now, from the award-winning producer Charles B. Pierce comes a motion picture that will stir your imagination. From his first classic film, The Legend of Boggy Creek, he proudly presents Boggy Creek 2, and the legend continues.
For ages, he has hidden in the forest, eluded hunters, baffled scientists, and remained a mystery until the Hendersons bumped into him.
What is it?
It's a major discovery. We have to take it home.
George. It's alive!
It's eating my 15th birthday corsage.
Uh-oh.
George, he's coming back!
Stall him!
I can't. How?
Show him the pasta maker.
This is our home. Our stuff.
Sit. Exercise, Irene.
This is it. The whole world's gonna know.
Ran away.
I gotta find him. I'm going to kill him. He means something to me. Can't you see that? He means something to me.
We'll never see him again, will we?
What I'm going to say now might save his life.
There has been yet another sighting of the creature that some people are now calling
Harry.
Harry?
Since when does he have a name?
Since right now.
The average American family just got bigger. Harry and the Hendersons.
Isn't he something?
You have had another all-night ride with the one, the only, R.V. Henderson.
We got 2 days to clear all those trees.
This festival is destroying 50 acres of South Dakota forest.
The desecration stops now.
Really? You just couldn't stay out of my spotlight, could you?
Let's hear it for Alice Cooper!
Get the National Guard!
Nature attacked us in self-defense.
Whoa!
What's the job?
We're gonna kill Bigfoot.
Picking up something on the infrared.
Hope that's gonna be big enough.
Only reason you want to kill Bigfoot is just to piss me off.
What is this, a hootenanny?
We need a full airstrike on the top of Mount Rushmore.
It's going down! I wish your mother were here!
Hoaxbusters, intro, take 1.
California's lost coast. More than 400 square miles of unpopulated forests, mountains, and streams. But maybe not so unpopulated.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am pleased to announce we are now officially on our way out of Los Angeles. That was the turn right there.
This old guy we're gonna go interview, he's claimed that he's bagged himself a dead Bigfoot.
Native Americans believe he's got one foot in the spirit world.
Stop trying to explain it and just show us the damn evidence.
We've been experiencing aggression displays lately at night.
Turn the cameras off, okay?
What the hell is that?
It's all a hoax. The whole thing's a fraud.
The energy here is very strange.
Cut off out here. We're in the middle of nowhere.
You wanted evidence, Mr. Reynolds.
Oh my God, this isn't happening.
I'm feeling so good.
No matter what happens, don't stop filming.
Everything you see is in that box.
He took off.
We gotta get to them first.
Get him back to the cabin.
What was that?
You will not break out of me now!
How's it doing? How do you think? It's not good.
It's fine. Last one in the river bunks with Todd.
Just keep it clean.
Guys, this is crazy.
Oh, you only live once. Oh. How many bullets do we have left?
I think we have some in the bags.
It doesn't matter. We either make it or we don't. It doesn't matter how fast you think you can run, and it doesn't matter how many sharp sticks you make. And it doesn't matter how prepared you think we are. He doesn't care.
Who?
Around here, we call him the Woodsmen.
My grandfather used to tell me stories all about this one soldier. As he got older, the stories got stranger. Some I believed, others I don't know. But it wasn't describing a man.
Wallet, keys.
It was more like something mythic, legendary. You didn't pull any swords from any stones, did you? But you might have done something. Something bigger, maybe.
So how have you been? You look a little tired. What's bothering you?
Things I could have done differently. Regrets. I shot someone during the war. I never wanted that, even if he had it coming. And he did.
You've heard about the killings up north?
What's the FBI have to do with it?
Imagine all our worst fears about influenza Inhumans, bovine, swine, all of it coming true to life, only worse.
It's the Bigfoot, Ed. Kill him and kill it. It's the carrier of this plague-type thing.
Well, that's no good.
If we cannot contain the beast, if we cannot destroy it and it escapes, it could mean the very end of our world as we know it.
You're the last resort.